Morning, Coach Burt, 8:01. Headed to Nashville, Tennessee. Greatness Factory, here we come. Manufacturing greatness today. That's what we're in the business of, folks. Those moms and dads would drop their kids off to me at 14. So excited about their potential. I'd say, man, thank you for bringing your kid to the Greatness Factory. Because we are about to manufacture that greatness. All right, I got a great topic for you this morning. This is a Tuesday rhythm. I believe life happens in a rhythm. Your heart beats in a rhythm. I believe it's when you get out of rhythm is when you screw up in life. What's up, Dre? Rhythm is important. Structure is important. It eliminates confusion. This is why I like time systems. This is why I like a morning routine. This is why I like an end-of-day routine, because I like rhythm and structure. Randomness in motion is confusion. All right, now this morning we're going to talk about when people make a buying decision. Okay, when people make a buying decision, they're really calculating if they think something will move the needle in their life. Okay, they're really calculating, right, if something will advance their life toward toward some desired outcome that they want. Okay, and if your product or service or your engagement does not move the needle in a substantial way, they quickly determine that it ain't working. Okay, now let me give you an example. We had a person trimming our yard. Hard worker, good person, but they let the weeds get out of control. They let the flowers not be cut back. They let we got this beautiful property with just kind of a half-ass job. And we said, hey, this ain't working. Hey, this needs to improve. Hey, there's only so long, folks, that people give you hints, man, this ain't working. It ain't going in the direction I want it to. Okay? Until one day, they just make a decision. They just kill something off, and they're like, I'm done. How do you move the needle? So you need to be thinking about how you move the needle. It has a lot to do with how much you communicate. It has a lot to do with what kind of physical goals, right? You need to be advancing. And when you're not advancing, when people don't feel like they're advancing and you're not communicating, then guess what, man? They deem that, hey, you're not moving the needle. And when you don't move the needle, why am I paying for this? I look at the vendors that I have, the ones that stop communicating with me, the ones that are not there for me, the ones that don't engage with me, the ones that I think provide an average service to me, the ones that I don't think care about me. Man, it's easy to fire those people, by the way. I mean, really easy to fire those people. It's easy to fire people you don't like. It's hard to fire people who engage with you like crazy. It's hard to fire people that move the needle in your life. It's hard to fire people, right? You don't want to be on the chopping block, folks. So Daniel Hodges will tell you, man, if you're seen as a nice to have versus a must have, you're out. So the question becomes, how do you embed yourself where you are a must have? Okay, where you just engage with people like crazy, man. You don't even allow them to get away from you. Okay, I've got some top clients right now, and I've told Eric White, man, get in there with those people and service them every day. Every time I do a video, send it to them. Every time I do something, send it to them. Engage with them like crazy. You're never going to go wrong with engagement, man. You're never going to go wrong with moving the needle in another person's life. You're never going to go wrong, right? You're never going to go wrong with advancing a person's dreams toward where they want to go. Never. Right, Brian Covey? See, if everybody just understood this concept, we need to engage like crazy. We need to follow up like crazy. We need to stay in people's face like crazy. We need to advance the ball like crazy. We need to, right? Like, we don't need to let them get away from us, Brian White. Right? And so, yesterday I was coaching a mortgage company, young folks trying to get it going. And I'm like, man, every day for 2 hours, Nick Jenkins, you need to be doing these things, man. You need to be calling on new money. You need to be following up with people that have indicated interest. You need to be closing people in their red zone, Amanda Beaner, and you need to bang it on them top 25 people. This is a system, man. It's a system of movement and activity and circulation It's a system. We call that system the legacy selling system. Now, if you join me for August 19th, where I'm teaching person of interest, the whole goal of person of interest is to become so valuable that people are dying to work with you. They're engaging with you. They're reaching out to you. They want a piece of you, right? Now, here's the deal. You hear me say, April, you don't need more money, you need more people. People have the money, but that's of no value unless you follow up with the people, find a problem, present an idea, follow up and bring something to a close. See, I like dissecting things, breaking things down, man. And when I break things down, it's like, look, initiate a conversation with a person. I guarantee you there's people right now you need to be initiating conversations with. Making your case, selling your services, fighting for you. Don't sell a product, sell an outcome, sell an energy, sell a solution. Sell a bigger future, man. That's what you need to be selling. You ain't selling a friggin', you're not selling a product. No matter what that product is, what you're selling is a future outcome, and you're letting people know, man, your life is going to be so much better with me in it than it is right now. Okay? So, what's the purpose of this morning's morning drive, man? I just woke up this morning. I was thinking about that person that we let go on cutting our yard, man. It's like, hey, had some people over last night. So I was embarrassed. Fire pit's got weeds coming out of it. Dude's like, man, you got a beautiful house. Look at that fire pit. And I'm like, man, come on. See, you get yourself fired, man, when you don't just engage with people and you don't nudge and move the needle. Imagine if that guy came over and said, man, your yard looks beautiful. Look at how well manicured it is. You ain't on the chopping block, man, if you deliver. If you over-deliver, you're definitely not on the chopping block. So, some principles. When a man asks you to go 1 mile, go 2. Wake up every day and think about your clients. Wake up every day and think about their well-being. Wake up every day and think about your top 25. Wake up every day and advance other people's dreams. Wake up every day and get lost in other people's dreams. Wake up every day and think, how can I add some deep, deep value? Not a little bit of value. How do I add significant value to this equation? What's the problem can I solve? Who can I solve it for? How can I get in front of those people? How can I present an idea to them? How can I follow up and bring it to a decision? Right? That's what you should be thinking, folks. I want you thinking must-have versus nice-to-haves. Nice-to-haves always get cut at chopping block time. Always. It's like, well, that dude does a good job, but I don't like him. Can't build rapport. Doesn't follow up. Doesn't engage. Makes me feel a certain way. See? People don't go. People go where they feel celebrated, not where they feel tolerated. So I really want to encourage you as you get out there today, as I'm giving you all the secrets to go out there, Doris, and create new revenue for yourself. And the way you do that is, man, you find a problem and you dig in with the person until you solve that problem. That's how you do it. And you just keep adding value and keep adding value and keep creating and keep creating. It's hard for me to articulate why I do all the things I do, other than I know it just creates value. Why am I doing the stuff for kids? Creates value. Why are we doing the couples retreat in Florida? Creates value. Why am I building greatness factories? Creates value. Why am I doing these speaking engagements? Creates value. Why am I coaching certain companies? Creates value. So I want to encourage you, man. Dig in today with people. Advance their ball down the field. And I'm telling you, they will tell other people. All your referrals will come from engagement. Okay? I'm Coach Micheal Burt. I believe everybody needs a coach. I believe a good coach can change our lives, folks. I believe a good coach will find it, fill your missing structures. Okay? And I hope you're there with me August 19th. Person of interest. Hope you're there with me at Monster Nation Conference. Come on, folks. Come to Nashville. Spend 3 days with me. This is about decisions, man. Let's make a freaking decision to go. I promise you, it'll change your life. I promise you, if you place yourself in proximity. I promise you, environments matter. I promise you, exposure to 8- and 9-figure people change the game for you. I promise you, right? That competition, the competitive spirit in you will come alive when you get in a room with me. I promise you, man. I've been coaching people my whole life since I was 15 years old. Okay? And I know how to get people's prey drive activated, Tim Roller. I know how to do it. But I got to get you in a room with me. So, let's roll. Let's do this, Chris. Have a great day. Add the value. Move the needle. Become a must-have versus a nice-to-have. See you guys.